Did you know that Mount Everest, while the tallest mountain above sea level, isn't actually the farthest point from Earth's center? That title belongs to Mount Chimborazo in Ecuador, thanks to Earth's chubby waistline at the equator. But Everest, towering over the Himalayas, has its own mind-blowing story. It was born from the violent collision of continents 50 million years ago, and it's still rising inch by inch, as if reaching for the heavens. Back in 1856, when Everest was first measured, it didn't even have a name, just a dry code, Peak 15. The name Everest was later chosen to honor Sir George Everest, though the local names, such as Sagarmatha and Chomolungma, carry far deeper cultural meaning. For those daring enough to climb it, there are only two main gateways to the top. The southern route through Nepal, made legendary by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay in 1953. Or the less traveled, more isolated northern path from Tibet. Both routes face one unavoidable gauntlet: the Khumbu Icefall, a frozen river of chaos with massive ice towers that groan, shift, and collapse without warning. It's a place where time matters. Climbers race through at dawn, hoping to escape its deadly grip. And the adventure begins with a jolt. Lukla's cliffside runway, just 500 meters long, ranks among the world's most dangerous testing nerves before the climb begins. Stretching majestically across rugged terrain, Everest stands as a powerful symbol of nature's grandeur and human endurance. Ready to explore this giant that challenges every adventurer? Located at an altitude of 5,364 meters, the Everest Base Camp is a dream destination for trekking enthusiasts worldwide. The trek passes through Nepal's Khumbu region, offering stunning views of glaciers, deep valleys, and towering Himalayan peaks. This area is part of Sagarmatha National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its rich biodiversity and dramatic landscapes. Along the journey, trekkers are treated to views of 4 of the 6 highest mountains on Earth, including the majestic Everest. The classic route retraces the footsteps of legendary climbers like Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay from Lukla to base camp. Most treks begin with a scenic flight from Kathmandu to the mountain airstrip at Lukla, the gateway to the Everest region. Buddhist monasteries scattered along the trail reflect the deep spiritual connection between the Sherpa people and the Himalayas. The hike to Kala Patthar, reaching 5,554 meters, offers one of the best panoramic viewpoints of Mount Everest at sunrise. The journey blends physical challenge, cultural immersion, and awe-inspiring natural beauty in one unforgettable adventure. Before we continue our journey, let's test your knowledge real quick. How high is Mount Everest above sea level? Comment your guess below. Nestled in the heart of Sagarmatha National Park, the stunning group of glacial lakes lies at elevations up to 5,000 meters. Recognized as the highest freshwater lake system in the world, these lakes offer unmatched tranquility amid the towering Himalayas. Beyond their natural beauty, the lakes hold religious significance for both Hindus and Buddhists, attracting trekkers and pilgrims alike. If you are watching this, please click the subscribe button in the corner of the screen. It's completely free, but means a lot to us. Known for its breathtaking sunrise views, the summit provides a truly unforgettable experience in the high Himalayas. It reveals panoramic sights of Everest, Nuptse, Makalu, and Cho Oyu, which rise dramatically above the surrounding landscape. The nearby Gokyo Lakes shine in brilliant turquoise, creating a striking contrast with the white snow-covered peaks. The trail remains quieter than the main Everest base camp route, offering a peaceful journey through remote mountain terrain. Hiking across the Chola Pass from this area leads to Everest Base Camp by a more adventurous route. High in the Khumbu Valley, Tengboche is among Nepal's most venerated monasteries, admired for its peaceful aura and dramatic mountain views. Many travelers recognize it instantly due to the majestic backdrop of Mount Dablam, towering behind the monastery's elegant structure. As a major Buddhist center, it is home to a resident Rinpoche who offers blessings to mountaineers, trekkers, and pilgrims alike. Each year in October, the monastery comes alive during the Mani Rimdu festival, a vibrant celebration filled with rituals and cultural performances. Visitors often plan their treks around this festival, hoping to witness the traditional dances, chants, and sacred ceremonies firsthand. Tourists are welcome to attend afternoon monastery tours, which provide insight into the spiritual life of the Sherpa community. Positioned on a ridge across the Imya Khola, the monastery serves as a common overnight stop after Namche Bazaar during Everest treks. The current structure, rebuilt after a fire in 1989, is more robust and continues to attract visitors with its serene presence. Surrounding the monastery are pine forests and rhododendron groves, painting the landscape in colors during spring and early summer. From the monastery's courtyard, trekkers can enjoy panoramic views of Everest, Lhotse, and the striking peak of Dablam. Rest houses and lodges in Tengboche provide comfort for travelers, while open campsites offer space for tents under the Himalayan sky. After Tengboche, the trail continues toward higher elevations, leading trekkers to Ferich, Patthar, and eventually Everest Base Camp. Patthar, standing at 5,545 meters, is renowned for offering the best ground-level views of Mount Everest. Due to the increasing altitude after Tengboche, proper acclimatization is strongly recommended to prevent altitude-related illnesses. A visit to Tengboche Monastery not only offers spiritual enrichment, but also serves as a cultural and scenic highlight of the Everest region. Tucked into the steep slopes of the Khumbu region, Namche Bazaar offers stunning mountain views and vibrant local culture. As a historic Sherpa trading town, it has evolved into the main hub for expeditions heading to Everest and surrounding Himalayan peaks. At an altitude of 3,500 meters, it serves as a key acclimatization stop for trekkers adjusting to the high elevation. Visitors often spend a couple of days here, exploring nearby villages and trails to gradually prepare their bodies for higher altitudes. Though remote, the town features modern comforts such as Wi-Fi, pubs, restaurants, and gear shops for last-minute trekking supplies. The town's sloped amphitheater-like layout allows for panoramic views of snow-capped peaks from nearly every corner. The visitor center at the park headquarters provides insight into mountaineering history, local wildlife, and Sherpa heritage. Every Saturday, the town comes alive with a bustling weekly market where Tibetan and local traders sell goods and handmade crafts. Namche retains its traditional charm and warm hospitality, even as it grows into a more cosmopolitan trekking stop. The blend of Old World charm and New World amenities makes Namche Bazaar a unique destination in the Himalayas. Towering alongside Everest in the Khumbu region, one striking peak captures attention with its steep ridges and icy face. Known as Nuptse, meaning West Peak in Tibetan, it lies just west of Mount Everest and forms part of the southern wall of the Western Quilliam. Though often overshadowed by its taller neighbor, this mountain offers climbers a thrilling and visually dramatic ascent. Its rugged profile and sharp ridgelines make it one of the most impressive sights in the Everest region. The mountain stands at 7,861 meters, ranking as the 26th highest in the world and commanding immense respect from alpinists. First summited in 1961 by Dennis Davis and Sherpa Tashi via the North Ridge, it remains a major mountaineering achievement. Later, in 2003, Russian climbers Babanov and Koshelenko became the first to conquer the difficult southeast ridge. Nuptse's glacial cliffs and constantly shifting conditions pose significant challenges even for seasoned climbers. Its proximity to Everest often draws attention from photographers, trekkers, and mountaineers alike. Have you ever heard about the dangers of climbing Nuptse? If you have, comment too. If not, comment 4. Surrounded by towering Himalayan peaks, this charming Sherpa village offers a peaceful atmosphere and stunning mountain views. Located at an altitude of 4,410 meters, the village lies in the southeastern part of the Khumbu region along the Imya River. Famous as a key stop for trekkers heading to Everest Base Camp, it provides rest, acclimatization, and a cultural experience. Often chosen as an acclimatization point, The village gives travelers a chance to explore nearby ridges and adjust to the altitude. Standing just 8 kilometers west of Mount Everest, one striking Himalayan peak draws both climbers and trekkers with its dramatic beauty. Named Pumori, which means unmarried daughter in the Sherpa language, the mountain was so titled by famed British mountaineer George Mallory. Often called Everest's daughter, it offers a challenging climb despite being one of the more accessible high peaks in the region. The first successful ascent was made in 1962 by Gerhard Lenzer during a German-Swiss expedition, with new routes added over the decades. We pull info from lots of sources, so if we miss something or you've got something cool to add, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Rising dramatically in the Khumbu region of Nepal, one of the most iconic peaks in the Himalayas is Dablam, often called the Matterhorn of the Himalayas due to its stunning pyramid shape. Known for its breathtaking beauty and technical challenge, the mountain attracts skilled mountaineers from around the world. The standard route, via the southwest ridge, offers a mix of steep rock, ice, and snow climbing in exposed and exhilarating conditions. Climbers begin their journey from base camp at 4,750 meters, ascending grassy ridgelines with spectacular views of Cho Oyu, Number, and Tawech. Camp 1, located at 5,700 meters, is reached after crossing granite slabs and boulder fields, marking the start of the true climb. From Camp 1 to Camp 2, climbers encounter slabby buttresses and the infamous Yellow Tower, the technical crux of the route. At an altitude of 6,080 meters, Camp 2 provides limited shelter, but is often the launching point for summit attempts. Some teams opt to bivouac at Camp 2.9 on Mushroom Ridge, a narrow, exposed crest offering a shorter summit push. The route from Camp 2 to the summit includes the Grey Tower and the dramatic Mushroom Ridge, testing climbers' balance and confidence. Despite its exposure, the final section is not overly technical, rated Scottish Grade 2, with fixed ropes aiding the ascent. The summit itself, reached after 7-9 hours from Camp 2, rewards climbers with jaw-dropping views of the entire Khumbu and beyond. One short, icy bulge near the top provides a final burst of climbing challenge before reaching the summit snowfields. Due to the high exposure and cold conditions, especially before the sun arrives, the climb demands endurance and mental resilience. After reaching the summit, climbers typically descend as far down the mountain as possible, aiming for Camp 1 or even Base Camp. Dablam, though not among the tallest, is considered one of the most beautiful and rewarding peaks in the Himalayas. Frequently serving as a peaceful stop along the Everest trekking route, one quiet village offers a blend of natural charm and cultural significance. Located just below the entrance gate of Sagarmatha National Park, it provides trekkers with their first glimpse of the UNESCO World Heritage Site. At an altitude of 2,835 meters, this small settlement sits between Phakting and Jorsala in the Dudh Kosi River Valley. Unlike more commercialized villages, it maintains a calm and modest atmosphere, ideal for rest and acclimatization. With a population of just 114 people according to the 2011 census, the entire community is rooted in Buddhist traditions. Locals are primarily involved in tourism, running cozy guest houses that cater to trekkers heading toward Everest Base Camp. Trekkers commonly choose this village as an alternative to staying in Phakting due to its closer proximity to the park entry. The trail to Gokyo Lakes or the Tengboche route passes through here, making it a strategic overnight stop. Simple stone houses, fluttering prayer flags, and surrounding pine forests give the village a peaceful, authentic Himalayan feel. In the morning, the sounds of flowing river and distant yak bells greet travelers setting off toward Namche Bazaar. Guest houses here are basic but welcoming, offering warm meals and soft beds after a long day's hike. Because of its elevation, it's also a helpful place to adjust gradually to higher altitudes. The village plays a quiet yet essential role in the trekking ecosystem of the Khumbu region. Trekkers regularly gather on the narrow paths to share stories and admire the views of the forested hills around them. Which religion do the people of Monjo primarily follow? If you know, please share in the comments below so everyone can learn together. Often overlooked by mainstream trekkers, this hidden gem provides one of the most breathtaking panoramic views in the Himalayas. Highly praised by Edmund Hillary himself, the vantage point offers sweeping sights of Everest, Lhotse, Makalu, and even Kanchenjunga. Ideal for those with limited time, the journey offers a rich Himalayan experience within a week, and without the extreme altitude. Through forests of rhododendron and pine, the trail leads to peaceful villages where Sherpa and other ethnic cultures warmly welcome visitors. Unique traditions, prayer flags, and ancient stupas dot the path, creating a deep cultural immersion amid natural beauty. Sunrise from the summit is particularly unforgettable, as golden light reflects off snow-covered peaks stretching across the horizon. Unlike more crowded treks, this route offers solitude, serenity, and a refreshing break from well-trodden trails. With road access at both the beginning and end, travelers can avoid flight delays and still enjoy a world-class Himalayan adventure. Renowned among trekkers and climbers, this glacier stands as a powerful symbol of both challenge and beauty in the Himalayas. As the primary route to Everest Base Camp, it acts as a crucial passage for adventurers aiming to reach the world's highest mountain. Marked by the infamous Khumbu icefall, it presents towering ice pinnacles and shifting crevasses that test even the most experienced climbers. Its dramatic terrain and icy sculptures have made it one of the most iconic landmarks in the mountaineering world. Beyond its visual grandeur, the glacier supports nearby villages by feeding rivers that provide essential water resources. Local Sherpa communities hold deep spiritual ties to the glacier, viewing it as a sacred part of their cultural and religious landscape. Commonly overlooked by those rushing toward higher altitudes, this quiet village offers a rare moment of peace and reflection. Set against the backdrop of towering Himalayan peaks, it serves as a perfect pause in the demanding Everest base camp trek. With fewer crowds than larger settlements, the village provides a calm environment, ideal for rest and acclimatization. Located between Tengboche and Tengboche, it marks a natural transition point on the journey through the Khumbu region. At around 4,010 meters in elevation, the thin air encourages trekkers to slow down and respect the mountain's rhythm. Snow-capped peaks like Dablam rise magnificently above the rooftops, dominating the village skyline. Locals, primarily of Sherpa heritage, live in close connection with their environment and Buddhist traditions. Chortens, mani walls, and fluttering prayer flags line the paths, creating a spiritually rich and culturally immersive setting. Simple stone houses and guest lodges nestle naturally into the rugged mountain landscape, untouched by modern overdevelopment. Every step taken around this settlement invites travelers to reflect on the scale and serenity of the Himalayas. The silence here, broken only by wind or yak bells, gives trekkers space to reconnect with nature. Despite its small size, the village plays a critical role in the overall trekking route to Everest. The clean mountain air and open views provide a refreshing contrast to the physically demanding trek. Many adventurers recall their time here as a highlight, not because of excitement, but because of stillness. In this place, the spirit of the mountains seems especially close, wrapping visitors in quiet strength and beauty. Thousands of hikers visit Patthar every year to witness breathtaking sunrise and sunset views of Mount Everest. Known as the Black Stone, this spot offers one of the most spectacular panoramic vistas in the Everest region. Despite its modest prominence, Patthar is the highest point accessible during Everest treks without requiring a climbing permit. From the summit, visitors enjoy stunning 360-degree views of major Himalayan peaks like Nuptse, Changsi, and Everest, although Everest's summit itself is partially obscured by Nuptse. Lukla Airport is considered extremely dangerous due to its high elevation of 2,896 meters and a very short sloped runway surrounded by towering mountains. Aircraft must land using visual flight rules only, as the airport lacks an instrument landing system. Sudden weather changes, thin air, dense clouds, and strong winds further increase the risks for both pilots and passengers. Celebrated for its striking presence in the Himalayas, Namche is a lesser-known yet impressive peak in the Everest region of Nepal. Towering at an elevation of 6,958 meters, it lies on the border between Khumbu and Ramakap districts. The mountain is part of the Rolwalling Range and offers a remote and adventurous alternative to the more crowded trekking and climbing routes. Climbers are drawn to Namche for its technical challenges, rugged ridges, and snow-covered faces. Trekkers also pass near the mountain on the Namche Cheese Circuit, a cultural and scenic trail that highlights the region's natural and pastoral beauty. Local communities living in the shadow of Namche maintain a deep spiritual connection to the mountain. As a result, the area around it remains largely untouched and peaceful, making it ideal for those seeking solitude in the high Himalayas. Even though it's not a household name, Namche amazes those who visit with both scenic grandeur and cultural depth. A Buddhist stupa in the Everest region stands as a sacred symbol of peace, enlightenment, and spiritual protection. Often adorned with colorful prayer flags fluttering in the wind, it reflects the deep-rooted Buddhist traditions of the Sherpa community. These stupas are usually built along trekking trails and mountain passes, offering blessings to travelers on their journey. Their whitewashed domes and painted eyes of the Buddha gaze out in 4 directions, symbolizing awareness and compassion. Set against the dramatic Himalayan backdrop, the stupas create a serene and meditative atmosphere. Trekkers often pause here to spin prayer wheels or offer silent prayers for safe passage. The presence of the stupa connects visitors to the spiritual essence of the mountains. In a landscape known for its raw natural power, these humble structures radiate a quiet, enduring strength. Famous for its extreme white water, this river is called the Milk River because of the milky color caused by glacial melt. Originating from glaciers near Mount Everest, it plays a crucial role in forming the Saptakoshi River system, which consists of 7 major rivers joining in eastern Nepal. Sharp turns and large moving stones make navigating the river very challenging and dangerous for paddlers. In 1973, 16 Austrian paddlers completed a successful 126-kilometer expedition starting near Farish, highlighting the river's difficulty and attraction. Since that expedition, many paddlers have come to experience its thrilling and demanding whitewater conditions. Visitors should never explore the Everest region without an experienced guide and must be physically fit to handle the harsh environment. Proper acclimatization to the altitude is essential to avoid serious health issues, and anyone feeling unwell should immediately stop their journey. The 1977 BBC documentary Dudge Kosi, Relentless River of Everest, offers valuable information and preparation tips for adventurers interested in this challenging river. Exploring the Everest region is more than just a journey. It's a deeply transformative experience. From the breathtaking peaks to the vibrant Sherpa culture, every step offers unforgettable moments. Whether standing beneath the towering Mount Everest or walking through peaceful mountain villages, travelers find a rare sense of awe and serenity. The natural beauty of glaciers, high passes, and alpine valleys leaves a lasting impression on the soul. Beyond the physical adventure, the journey brings insight, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for the wonders of nature. For those seeking challenge, connection, and inspiration, Everest offers it all. As the Himalayas fade into the distance, one carries not just memories, but a profound respect for this sacred land. A trip to Everest isn't just a destination, it's a story that stays with you forever.